A U.S. ship is attacked as Russia says we are in World War III. I'll give you the details on, well, both of those stories if you think they're not the same. I'll give you the details on all of that here in this video. Also, the United States is partially shutting down here because of these weather conditions, and this might go on the whole week as almost the whole country is just under a massive, massive polar vortex. We might see thousands of schools closing. We have thousands of airlines closing, and it's just going to continue. Let's jump right in. Thank you so much for liking and sharing these videos. Here we go. Okay, so a U.S. ship, a U.S. owned container vessel was struck by an anti-ship ballistic missile off the coast of Yemen. This was by the Houthi rebels, the Houthi military, an Iranian-backed military. And this comes after President Biden had just said that he had a stern talk with Iran about their support with the Houthis. And apparently we have their answer as, well, they're just repeating their attacks. And, well, apparently they don't care. They're just going to continue attacking. Will this actually lead to a larger war in the Middle East with the U.S. actively involved in a full-blown war there? Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. And should we actually be at war there and defending the U.S. military personnel that have been attacked almost 150 times just since October there, well over 200 times this year? And these military groups, Iran, the Houthis, and the people that are attacking, the Hamas that are attacking Israel, are literally just doing whatever they want, attacking whoever they want, attacking all the ships there in the Red Sea. 15% plus or so of the world's shipping containers and stuff that is shipped there, they're just attacking whoever and whatever they want with no problems. And we have U.S. military assets that are being attacked. And we also have Iran's answer to Biden's message. Houthi proxies fire at a U.S. Navy ship as well. They're firing at actual U.S. military ships as well. Now, they hit a U.S. ship that wasn't a military ship, but they're firing at U.S. military ships as well. They just haven't hit it because, well, we're defending it, and, well, of course, we're, shooting them down. But you can see the writing on the wall. Also, Navy SEALs lost at sea. 2 Navy SEALs were lost at sea. Who knows what's happened to them at this point? We're searching for Yemen-bound weapons shipments and are officially lost at sea. Who knows if they were actually captured on this dangerous mission? They could have been killed by the enemy. So all this is a major problem, and all these different enemy groups, Iran, the Houthis, Hamas, all these different enemy groups have shown that they basically don't care, and they're going to need to be forced to stop. And don't forget that these groups are Russia-backed as well, which also North Korean-backed as well, because they're all allies, and they're all basically saying, we don't care what the U.S. says, and only a show of force is going to force them to stop. But then on the other hand, you have the majority of Americans who say, we don't want war, we want peace. But then you have these other groups, these military groups, who are just attacking us repeatedly. And they're attacking ships there. And it's a complicated situation. What do you do? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And then you also have Russia claiming World War III is already underway, which A lot of people think this is already the case. Two major wars going on with many, many countries involved in, and this continues to expand and get worse. Take a listen to what Russia said on Russian state TV. Take a look here.
Третьей мировой войне, хотя, на мой взгляд, мы уже в ней находимся. Кстати, так же считает и Трамп. Трамп сказал, что он находится уже в Третьей мировой войне, и что Байден своими действиями, что сейчас начал Йемен, это есть. У нас это было. Потом найдите, пожалуйста, этот видеосюжет. Мы должны очень четко понимать, нам противостоит серьезный враг. Серьезный враг. Мы имеем дело с объединенным, там, условным Западом.
Now, of course, this is what Russia's saying. And, they're saying that Biden caused it. And again, I'm not from either party. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you'll get comments throughout the time to say, Jimmy's a Democrat, Jimmy's a Republican throughout the course of time. And that's how you know I'm pretty down the middle when you have people calling me both things. But in this case, and I get that people are gonna, say one way or another. And if you're a Republican, you're gonna, of course, side with Republicans. You're a Democrat, you're gonna side Democrat. But if the Houthis and the Hamas is constantly attacking people over and over and over and over, and ships over and over in the Middle East, how did Biden cause it? Of course, you're going to have the enemy saying that, right? If anything, I think Biden has been very weak on the response. But that's surely not Biden causing it. If anything, Biden has been weak on not responding. But then when you do get response back from the U.S. and attacks back, then you're going to get the whiplash. You're going to get the response to say, oh, Biden caused it by attacking now. But it's like, well, what do you expect? You've attacked the United States 200 times this year. We attacked back a few times, and now we caused it. And this is just the idiotic just thought process of other countries. It's just like it just blows my mind. And this is the stuff you're going to get spewed from Russia and Iran and Hamas and the Houthis. And it's just like, well, what do you think? It's just, how many times can you possibly attack somebody and think they're not going to attack back? I mean, I'm shocked that we've actually let it go on this long. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, thousands of flights were canceled here yesterday. Many more happening today. 650 flights canceled today just from Southwest Airlines alone. Thousands of flights canceled, delayed across the U.S. due to winter weather. And I also think this is going to affect a lot of people and families and school children this week, because I think we're going to see a lot of thousands probably of schools canceled because of the wind chill and the temperatures. We're seeing negative wind chills, some states even negative 30-degree wind chills. We're going to see a lot of school closures there. Not only because it's unsafe, my wife was saying that within a matter of 10, 20, 30 minutes, that your skin can actually freeze and stuff at that temperature. So we're going to see a lot of states closing school because of that. And that actually presents a problem for working families. People are going to have to scramble with what to do with their kids and stuff like that. And it just presents a whole bunch of problems. We're having power grid problems because of that, especially for states like Texas that already struggle with the power grid, and the colder temperatures are not really equipped for that. And a lot of people's pipes are freezing. Keep your heat on for sure. Keep your heat on. That's just kind of the 101 there. If you think you have a problem with your pipes freezing, keep the water running, just a little dribble to keep the water moving. But yeah, it's just a deep freeze. And before this, we didn't even have a winter weather problem really in most areas. We went from that to kind of like poof, polar vortex. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here with everything happening on a daily basis. So if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video And if you haven't, subscribe down below. Click the subscribe button, then the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live here on a daily basis, which is most of the time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click here to see Russia says the next war is coming, or click here to see the U.S. launching multiple attacks back. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.